My God, I hate drugs.
It seems Mocha Uson is contradicting what they
Everything.
supposedly agreed on in a discussion she had earlier with Secretary Bongo. So I don't know if Secretary Go may have a different take, if sanctions should be considered for ASEC Uson. So that's what we're waiting for now.
Now, a lot of reactions online about this entire thing, it just seems to me like Secretary Bongo actually earlier said that he hopes that this will not escalate any further.
It's actually the opposite.
It's actually the opposite right now, obviously, of what is going on. And as we said, we are trying to get in touch with Special Assistant to the President, Secretary Bongo. Unfortunately, he still has not replied to Ina's text messages. We are also reaching out to Assistant Secretary Mocha Uson to enlighten us on her thoughts on this whole
But maybe also mention for those wondering if there are any plans for Malacanang to manage or control or tell ASEC Uson about what she posts on her personal blog. It appears from what Secretary Go said earlier, they don't have plans. He said basically, number one, they're not asking her to take down the post. And number two, Secretary Go also said that Mocha Uson is old enough.
Yes.
She knows what she should be uploading and what she shouldn't be uploading. So for now, it seems they're just letting her be.
Yeah, and I think basically what he was saying is that hindi namin kontrolado. In so many words, he said we do not control Mocha Uson and what she posts online as well. So again, we know that this is going to be a hot topic in the coming days, and we will continue to keep tabs on that. But in the meantime, thank you very much, Ina, for sharing your insights, covering this story, of course, from the very beginning. But for now, let's move on. As President Duterte says, he had a productive and meaningful visit in South Korea with administration officials boasting of sealing billions of pesos worth of trade and investment agreements. Our Makoy Popioco tells us the president also hits back at critics, saying his kiss with a married Filipino woman was just showbiz.
President Rodrigo Duterte describes South Korea as a true friend. Upon his return from a 3-day visit to South Korea, the president spoke highly of the country's leader, President Moon Jae-in.
I commended President Moon for his commitment to strengthen the foundations of security and stability in the region, and I expressed full support for all efforts to the eventual denuclearization in the southern Korean peninsula.
Government officials boast of the successful visit. Both countries signed 20 agreements worth over 250 billion pesos in trade and investment pledges. These agreements will also generate around 25,000 jobs. South Korea also promised over 50 billion pesos in official development assistance, twice its initial pledge. The country vowed to help rehabilitate war-torn Marawi. Aside from reporting his accomplishments, Mr. Duterte also responded to the backlash he received over the controversial lip kiss he gave a Filipino worker during a meet and greet in South Korea.
We enjoyed it. It was a showbiz and everybody enjoyed. Asking for malice, I do not do it in public if there is malice. I would pull the woman's down somewhere along the empty course.
The kissing incident was widely criticized. Many expressed disgust on social media, saying the act was an, quote, unprecedented behavior. The president took the matter lightly. He added he's been kissing women since his days as mayor in Davao City.
I'll tell you what, there are people here from Davao. During the campaign in my mayorship days, I kissed every woman there, lips to lips. Hindi lang yung smack. Yung ibang babae gusto talaga ng romance. I-style ko yan eh. Maghanap kayo ng ibang style ninyo. There is nothing wrong in Simple case, you cause an uproar. Inggit lang yan sila. Sabihin mo sa kanila, palitan nilang postiso nila.
When asked how his common-law wife Hanilet Avancenia reacted to the incident, the president dodged the question.
Hindi yan tanong yan ng mga pervert. Why do you have to dwell on kissing? Sabihin mo na lang, baka
Clearly, Mr. Duterte is not apologizing for the controversial kiss. Makoy Popioko, CNN Philippines.
Welcome back. Still no end to a spat between former TV show host Chris Aquino and Communications Assistant Secretary Mocha Uson. And that exchange is gaining a lot of attention online. Aquino earlier slammed Uson when the official brought up the late Senator Ninoy Aquino while defending President Duterte's controversial kiss with a Filipina in South Korea. Special Assistant to the President, Bongo, says President Duterte has apologized to Chris Aquino and that Uson herself will apologize.
Chris Aquino reached out to me and we conveyed our apologies for the incident. We, ibig sabihin, kami po ni Pangulong Duterte, we understand the emotions of both sides since both leaders, I'm referring to President Duterte and former Senator Benigno Aquino, are well respected and loved. Nag-usap kami ni Mocha kanina at nagkasundo na natapusin na ang isyong ito. She will also apologize.
Shortly after Go spoke, Uson posted a Facebook status on her page Mocha Uson blog, and she said, quote, "With all due respect to everyone involved, I decline to apologize for the truth," end quote. She also posted a video saying this.
Ito po ang aking response sa live video ni Miss Chris Aquino. This is not about Chris Aquino. Tungkol ito sa paglagay ng mali siya sa isang halik. Itinumbas lang sa gawain ng ibang leader tulad ng tatay niya. Miss Aquino, this is not about you.
The spat erupted after Uson dragged Aquino's late father to defend the kissing controversy of President Duterte. Uson reposted an old video of former Senator Ninoy Aquino kissed by female supporters inside the airplane moments before he was assassinated in 1983. Chris Aquino responded through a lengthy post on Instagram. The actress and former TV host says she was hurt by Uson's move and that she has crossed the line. Hours later, Aquino went on Facebook Live to further discuss the issue.
Pinaslang ang tatay ko at yung dalawang babaeng yon, nahalikan siya bago siya bumaba at bago siya na-assassinate. Hindi mo alam yung sakit na pinaramdam mo dun sa post na yon kasi naisip ko, sana nabigay yung karapatan na yun sa mom ko. My mom deserved that because my mom gave her entire life to my dad.
Both Go and Uson have refused to give further comment when asked late in the afternoon. Netizens are still talking about the online tirade between Aquino and Uson. Radio DJ Mo Twister admits that while he is not a fan of Aquino, he says she has earned his respect for the way she responded to Uson. But this Facebook user says that Aquino is just making a scene because of her waning popularity. On Twitter, this netizen jokes that Mocha Uson versus Chris Aquino is more entertaining than the NBA final showdown between the Warriors and the Cavs. But this user says that while he enjoyed the exchange, everyone should realize that both are still, quote, ruling elites that feed off the masses, unquote. What are your thoughts? Join the conversation by visiting our website at cnnphilippines.com. A check now on Tropical Depression Domeng hovering over the Philippine Sea. Pag-asa says Domeng was last spotted east of Virac, Catanduanes. It has maintained its strength and is still tracking a north-northwest path at 15 kilometers per hour, moving away from the country. Pag-asa reiterates Domeng will not hit land and is not directly affecting the archipelago. But this cyclone and the southwest monsoon will bring moderate to occasionally heavy rains and thunderstorms to the regions of Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Bicol, as well as the Visayas and Mindanao. These rains could trigger flooding or landslides in the areas. Forecasters say Domeng and the monsoon, though, may trigger the surge of the southwest monsoon or habagat by tomorrow. Meanwhile, Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon will have isolated rains due to localized thunderstorms.